I want to talk to you today about staying positive toward yourself. The most important relationship you have is the relationship with yourself. And too many people don't like who they are. They focus on their faults and weaknesses. They relive their mistakes and failures. They wish they were different. If they were taller, had a better personality, looked like their cousin. Instead of accepting themselves as a masterpiece made in the image of God, they're critical toward themselves. And they wonder why they're not happy, why they don't have good relationships. It's because they don't like themselves. If you don't get along with you, you're not going to get along with other people. Jesus said, love your neighbor as you love yourself. You can't love others if you don't first love yourself. The best thing you can do for your family, for your friends, is be good to you. Be kind to you. Be merciful to you. Be forgiving to you. Be loving to you. You're good to others. Why aren't you good to you? You don't criticize your friend. Why are you criticizing you? You compliment your coworker. When's the last time you complimented yourself? You admire their talent. Why don't you admire your talent? Start being good to you. That's not being selfish. That's not arrogant. That's loving yourself. Too many people go through life against themselves, feeling wrong on the inside. I heard someone say, I discovered the enemy, it was me. Are you your enemy? Are you defeating yourself, limiting your dreams, sabotaging your relationships, all because you don't like you? You have enough people and circumstances against you. Don't be against yourself.
You're not bright enough. You waited too late. You should have started younger. Those are the kind of voices that we all live with. For me, our ministry was growing. We lived in a nicest house we'd ever had. Driving a nice car, living from paycheck to paycheck, but making it. Every night, I lay down at night, I hear the voices. Those voices are the kind of voices that stop you from buying into your own life. Stop you from enjoying the good times and believing that they will last. The anxiety and the pressure and the strength that it took to get from where you were to where you are doesn't go away, so you don't really believe it's yours. You're driving it, but you don't really believe it's yours. And you're scared to relax and really rest in whatever it is or whoever it is. And the enemy always has some sort of tool or memory or situation that he uses to terrify you, even though the good times are here and the dream is there, the blessing is there, and the goodness is there. But there's always this haunting, nagging defiance that says, don't you relax. You're not worth it. You don't deserve it. And it's not going to last. Resting in what God has done is often more difficult than receiving what God has done. To rest in it, to believe that it will last, to believe that you will last, that love will last, that life will last, that good times will come, that things will be better, is difficult because of the voices. And you are what you eat, and the voices are the food that feeds your faith or fear.
I wonder if you're fighting what makes you unique. Are you frustrated over what you think is a weakness when in fact it's a strength? Quit wishing you were something different and step into who God made you to be. He didn't accidentally give you the wrong personality, make you too quiet, too outgoing, the wrong gifts. He matched you with your world. You have exactly what you need to fulfill your destiny. I have a friend that has a very strong personality. He's very kind, very talented, but he's type A. Straight to the point, aggressive, get it done. One day he and his wife were having a disagreement. They were debating something. She finally said, why can't you be more like Joel? He said, excuse me, I think I'm supposed to be like Jesus. She said, that's fine, but why don't you start with Joel? We can always grow and improve, but you can't fight who God made you to be. Don't go your whole life wishing you were something different, wishing you had a better personality, wishing you were more talented, wishing you were like your neighbor, when in fact you're exactly who you're supposed to be. What you don't realize is half the time your neighbor is wishing they could be you. They see all the good things about you. Do you? What would happen if you would start loving yourself, accepting your gifts, not beating yourself up for mistakes, not down on yourself because of weaknesses? Stay positive towards yourself. God doesn't disqualify us. The mistake we make is we disqualify ourselves. When Moses was on Mount Sinai receiving the 10 Commandments, he left his brother Aaron in charge of the Israelites. He was gone so long, the people said, "We need a God to worship." Well, Aaron knew they worshiped Jehovah. He spoke for Moses when he told Pharaoh to let the people go. He had seen God deliver them from slavery, part the Red Sea. But he told the people to bring their gold. He melted it down and they made a golden calf. The people started partying, all kinds of revelry. When Moses came down the mountain, he saw Aaron and all the people dancing naked, worshiping that idol. Here he's up there having this holy moment, and in a few days, the people have already fallen away. You would think God would be done with Aaron. If you can't lead my people for a couple of weeks, if you're going to compromise that easily, give in to temptation, then good riddance. But God doesn't write us off. He chose Aaron to be the first high priest. I can hear God saying to an angel, "You see that guy down there that's dancing naked? The one that made the golden calf? He's going to be the one I choose to go into the Holy of Holies, the most sacred place of the temple." Don't judge your life based off of one mistake, off of one season where you gave in to temptation, one season where you compromised. That didn't stop your destiny. The only way it will hold you back is if you live guilty, condemned, feeling washed up. God has forgiven you, but you have to forgive yourself. He's given you His mercy, but you have to have mercy on yourself. I know you'll compliment your friends, but will you compliment yourself? How much further will you go if you'll stay positive towards yourself? Quit beating yourself up for past mistakes. Quit dwelling on your flaws, overanalyzing your weaknesses. You are not a finished product. God is still working on you. I believe and declare today is a breakthrough day. Strongholds are coming down. Guilt is leaving. Poor self-images are going. You are holy. You are blameless. You are without fault. Now get ready. You're about to rise higher, overcome obstacles, accomplish dreams, and become everything God created you to be.